Hello everyone! So today we're going to be looking at the final outcome of my orchard management app. So when we first of all we're running XAMPP here, which is hosting our database, MySQL database that is. So we'll open up orchard management app and it will come up with a login screen like this, and at the moment the only orchard that is registered in here is going to be orchard123 with a password of just password. And if we log in right there, it's going to bring us into our main menu sort of thing for our orchard here. So first of all, we can see all of our sections down the bottom left here, section A, B, C, D, E, and so on. And we can add sections with this add section button right here. If we do click on that, it'll come up with a new little form here asking for a name, section 3, a type tree, for example, that is 5 hectares planted today with no comments. If we go add sections, at the very bottom here we go, we can see it's now added it to our list. Next we can, for every section here, we have actions and harvests. So if we have a look at our actions that happened here, so all sprayed, took about 4 hours to do that one on this date right here. Cut something, you can, whatever you want to write in there for description doesn't really matter what you do. Again, the date that has happened on it and how many hours it's taken you, and you can add as many as you want to this. So we can view this action properly right here. So here we have our action that we are trying to view on the day and hours, and a comment as well, which we can see only when we're actually viewing it. And we can edit this, for example, and we can delete whatever that was on the back there and press save, and it's now disappeared here. So if we close that and come back here, it's now also updated it on our main page here. We can also add an action up here if we want to. So let's go back. Same thing works for harvest as well. So harvest, the day it was harvested on, how many kgs were harvested, how much money we got per kg. For example, of avocados, we got $2.6 per kg of avocados if this is an avocado orchard, and the total amount of money that we got, 340 in this case. Again, we can view this as well. It'll come up like this. We can edit it, we can save it, and so on. So our orchard here comes with a main map sort of a thing, which shows us what the orchard layout looks like up here, and we can press change map and it will come up with a prompt asking us to choose a map, for example this map right here, and it's saved the image in properly all by itself like that. We can also edit sections like this. They'll come up with a new button here which is edit section, and if we edit this, for example section AB now, and maybe our size is now 8 for some reason, we can press save, and as we can see it's updated that properly. Great, so now let's go have a look at our code. So here we are with our code. So first of all, our main page has most of the things on it, which currently looks exactly like this. So we've stacked up probably about 4 or 5 panels on top of here, each of them containing a different page in that sense. So we've got a panel controllers here, so if one of them hides all the panels, and then for example to show the login, we hide all the panels, we change the form size to a certain size, 500 by 300 this time, and then we make the panel login visible, and that will show us the login. This is the same for actions and so on. So this is how we navigate throughout our pages as long as we're still on that same form. For example over here, if we go add section, that's going to be a different form, that's code somewhere else again. So let's have a look. First of all, I've gone ahead and I've kind of organized these just by commenting login page, main page, actions page, harvest page, so we know what methods fit to what panel and kind of what they do. So here we go. So let's have a look at the main page. So first of all, we populate the main page, we load the map, and then we load the sections in just so we can see those, and that's kind of the main page loaded in. And then we also have some buttons in here, for example the harvests and action buttons and whatnot, that will then open up different panels. For example, actions page or slash panel really, if we open up, all it does is just loads the actions for us to view on startup, which kind of looks like this here. So we make an SQL connection, we ask for the data over here that we need from the actions, and then we display those here as an action. So we go create action, and that is going to be right here, creating that action dynamically with dynamic buttons here, which are then linked further down in here. So we've got our view action button that gets the ID of the button that was clicked and then shows the action. So that is pretty much a quick overview on how this works. I hope this has helped, and thank you for listening.